Welcome back, guys, to Fog Racing, and this is F1 2025 testing order. We're going to go from worst to best because I feel like we're feeling the best and then just working your way down isn't the correct way of doing it. Now, I listened to Ted Kravitz and I listened to Craig Slater talk about it. I've listened to a lot of people talk about their orders, but I'm going off my own here. Alright? No two ways about it. So let's not beat around the bush. Let's get into number 10. I'm going for Sauber. Sauber don't look that good. And they would have to take a massive step forward to not be the slowest car on the grid, because last year they were. Bortoleto and Hulkenberg, here, I think they're two capable drivers, especially Hulkenberg. I do partly expect, to get the job done over Portiello, whatever you want to call him. But all eyes are on 2026 for this team at the end of the day. I don't think being last is the end of the world. Up next, we have got ninth spot, RB. Just don't look overly impressive, to be honest. Now, the livery, on the other hand, is looking mightily impressive. I like the livery. I like the all white, reminiscent of the Red Bull livery 2021 Turkey. But in there, Yuki Tsunoda and Hadjar. In the 8th spot, we have got Aston Martin. And I really, really want Fernando Alonso to be further up the grid. I want him to be battling the top 4 teams. But I'd be lying to suggest this could do any better. Because I could honestly put them 9th. Now, I think the highest you can put them 7th. But 7th, 8th or 9th for Fernando Alonso. It's bogging. Now Adrian Newey does start in a few days. That's when they need to sort it out. 7th is a bit of an unknown with Haas. I mean, they pretty much focused on long run stuff, folks, and then they basically just went, you know what, fuck it, actually, we're not going to do long run, we're going to do some short runs. Again, I think they could be as low as 9th, but probably as high as 7th. I mean, again, maybe it's track dependent, but we'll see. 6th, I've went with Alpine. They look pretty good. If you had to pick one of 2 teams that's going to challenge the top 4, there's only 2 options. It's Alpine and Williams. Now, I do think Aston Martin over the course of the season, it depends how much they want to give Adrian Newey for 2025. I mean, Alonso's like 42, 43. Fuck, is Alonso 44 this year? He might be 44, you know. You know, it's like, see Alonso, right? He doesn't have years to waste. It's like if Aston Martin were close enough to the top 4, it'd been as well just putting all their eggs in this season's basket to try and get a title that way. But obviously that's out the window. So, yeah. 5th spot went with Williams. I think this could be the best season Williams could have for a long time. Since the mid-2010s, obviously, with the OP Mercedes engine. They've got Carlos Sainz, one of the best drivers on the grid. And then they've got Albon, who's pretty good himself. So for me, easily the best lineup of the midfield teams. Aston Martin probably come the closest, but it's all due to Alonso. Like, it's nothing to do with Stroll. 4th spot, I went with Red Bull. I predict Red Bull won't be. They look better than I thought they would, but they're not that confident, and that tells you all you need to know. But then again, it's Max Verstappen. You give him a sniff of this world title, and he'll be breathing down their neck come Abu Dhabi. Team number 3, I've went with Ferrari. A lot of people in the paddock have reportedly put Ferrari as low as 4th, but put them as high as 2nd. I've put them bang in the middle. I don't think they're going to be as good as the top 2. It doesn't look that way. It looked positive early on, but it seems to be reeled in a bit. Number 2, we've went with Mercedes. Again, I think Mercedes have took a massive step forward. They were quite comfortably the 4th fastest car last year on average. Yeah, some races in cold conditions they looked fastest, and that's a key thing. Bahrain was abnormally cold, folks. So we don't really know what's next and what's going on. Maybe these conditions suited McLaren and Mercedes more than Ferrari and Red Bull. We'll have to wait and see. And then that leaves us with our only team left, and that is McLaren. I would be kind of shocked, folks, if McLaren weren't the fastest car. I don't think it'll be by much, and yeah, I think the top 4 will be close, but I'd say the top 4 will probably be covered by about half a second, but half a second's big. But Max Verstappen's good. If the half a second's between McLaren and Red Bull, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? But I hope we just get a close championship. I really do hope the likes Alpine and Williams are right on the coattails of the top 4 teams, and the other 4 teams being up there as well, but we'll have to wait and see. We won't know officially and properly until Melbourne when that checkered flag hits. So until then, peace.